everyone, Mtashed here with my third video of the day. I'm sorry for spamming, I can't sleep, I'm excited, just let me share this with you! Today, we're going to be talking about the Empowered Rift and the Healing Rift, and why, in my opinion, you should almost always take Healing Rift. There are very few times where I would recommend the Empowered Rift, even though it sounds pretty cool, it sounds very powerful, just hear me out on this one. There are some exotics that will change your opinion of this. I'm not going to get into that. I'm looking at just the Rift and why I feel Healing Rift is more valuable. So, the Empowered Rift gives you a 33% damage boost in PvE. That's headshots, that's body shots, that's a lot of extra damage to have. If you coordinate with a team and use an Empowered Rift, you're going to melt through bosses, it's going to feel fantastic, it does have a lot of value. However, I feel that the Empowered Rift doesn't have as much value as you'd think. While you get a 33% damage boost in PvE, you aren't healing. Now that's pretty apparent, it's not the Healing Rift, but you have to remember, if you take too much damage, you can't shoot at the boss. You can't do any damage even though you have this massive damage buff because your health is too low to challenge the boss. So then your damage, instead of having a 33% boost, has a 100% drop. Never thought of it that way, did you? Even though this can give you the ability to kill bosses faster, you're not going to be able to utilize it a lot of the time, especially with some of the bosses because they hit so damn hard. You're going to stand under it, get a bit of boosted damage, and then you're going to need to hide. And the second you stop shooting, the second you start hiding, this Rift loses its value. As for PvP, Empowered Rift really isn't that good. But before I continue and talk about that, I want to let you know that Fallout is the guy that figured this out. He did the testing. He knows the numbers. His video is in the description. If you want to see all the testing on this, go watch his video. Give him a sub. Thank you, Fallout, for this information. But essentially, Empowered Rift sucks in PvP. It doesn't boost the damage you do for headshots, so it takes the same amount of headshots to kill someone, and it only gives you about a 20 to 22% damage buff if you hit him in the body. Well, you shouldn't be aiming there, period, and in most situations, the Healing Rift is going to allow you to win a trade more often than the Empowered Rift is. So, let's talk about the Healing Rift. Why is it so sexy? Why do I like it so much? As stated in the name, the Healing Rift heals you. Wow, shocker. But what you might not know is if you stand in the Rift at full health, it gives you an overshield. So, if you're in a 1v1 engagement in PvP, not only does the player have to deal with an extra bit of health, you're constantly healing while standing in the Rift. Sure, Empowered Rift can give you 20% more damage to the body. How about having double the amount of effective health? I do not think in any situation the Healing Rift is trumped by the Empowered Rift. In any way. Like, almost never. I cannot imagine any time that it would. Now, I don't think using Healing Rift as a reactionary ability is a smart one. You should, for the most part, be setting up with this, hiding behind a corner and using it, whatever it might be. Do not be popping this in the middle of a fight because it'll get you killed more times than it'll save you, but when you can use it properly, it is damn effective. I'm going to give you one little clip here I think is a perfect demonstration of increased value, the healing potential, and how damn good it can be in PvP. Now, nobody's allowed to make fun of my aim. I'm getting used to the PC. Just don't even talk about it. Just don't even worry about my aim. I know, I suck. Just shut up. I want to talk about the Rift. I want you to watch the Rift, not my aim, okay? This is what the video is about, so you just keep your comments to yourself, or I will be very angry with you. Let's just slow this down. Let's talk about it. So I land a couple shots on this guy. I miss a couple shots. I mean, don't want to talk about it. But I throw down the Rift at 1/3 of my health. My health starts coming back, and I can blink in on this guy. I've got a little bit more health than he does at this point, right? Land a couple more shots. He misses a couple. I miss a couple. No one's really counting. I've got 1/4 of my health at this point. But I can go back into my little Rift. I've got more value from this Healing Rift. I'm getting it back. I'm getting it back. I'm getting it back. This guy still has no health. I've got full health. I've got part of a shield. He jumps across here. His health has hardly even come back. I'm back in the Rift. I'm getting a shield. I'm tanky as hell. If anyone else comes down this hallway, they're dead. The Healing Rift's amazing. I'm telling you right now. And I recognize this footage is from PvP. But can you imagine throwing down this Rift around a little corner like this, getting a bit of an overshield, laying into the strike boss, he hits you a couple times, you're continually getting health, you're just constantly getting health. This Healing Rift is amazing. In so many situations, this thing has so much value that the Empowered Rift wishes it could be the Healing Rift. It wishes, it sits up at night thinking, how can I be a little bit more like the Healing Rift? Look at this, I'm taking a grenade, boys. I'm not joking, this isn't a joke video. The Healing Rift is phenomenal. It's phenomenal. So if you're trying to choose, what do I use? In more situations than not, the Healing Rift is going to come out on top. Is there going to be moments where the Empowered Rift shits on bosses? Absolutely. Absolutely, the Empowered Rift has value. If you have another Warlock on your team and you can throw down both Rifts, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. But for right now, I'm going to be running the Healing Rift in almost every activity because I can save people's lives when I'm doing a strike. I can still do more damage, staying alive, fighting the bosses. And the Empowered Rift, I feel like, unless I'm with the most coordinated players in the world, it's going to lose a lot of its value. The Healing Rift is the way to go. The Healing Rift is way better than I thought it was going to be. And it's one of the major one of the major reasons why I'm switching to Warlock as my main class going into Destiny 2. I was going to be a Titan, but after playing with this Rift, recognizing how strong this thing is, I'm sold. I'm absolutely sold. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys very soon. I'm sorry for spamming so many videos. I'm telling you, I'm just so excited going into Destiny 2. I've got a couple coming out tomorrow. The game is live tomorrow night for me. I cannot wait. I'm going to share every little sexy gun that I find. Well, I mean, not every gun. I'm going to find some shitty guns. But when I find an exotic, when I find a god tier legendary, I'm going to share it with you guys, tell you how to get it. Any tips I find along the way, I got your back. Make sure to subscribe for more, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.